Hello and welcome. Today we've got something special for you. So sit down, take a ride, and enjoy.
The thing that's cool on the Wii version is that you can actually unlock different suits. So, I mean, in the game you have the choice. You have the red and the black, and it's simple. If you're red or you're black, to switch over, all you gotta do is shake your nunchuck here, and then poof, you switch back. Your symbiote comes off, or it comes on you, whichever. So basically, you're the old costume and you're the black costume. You switch between the both of them, between the game. The red costume is more of a style and finesse costume. You know, it's more for the stylistic attacks and stuff of that nature, while the black costume is more bent on high damage and destruction. So you choose what you want to be during the game. And actually at the end of every level, or at the end of every boss, you have a choice to make. The screen will come up with Spider-Man's red and blue costume face and Spider-Man's black costume face. And you choose. And depending on what you choose, it'll actually change the next video ending to that stage or to that boss. If you choose to be bad, you're going to be more, choose a black costume, choose to be bad, you're going to be more badass and do something evil in that cutscene, as opposed to if you choose a red costume, you're going to do something good. It's just kind of neat. Even the ending of the game is actually, the ending of the game is actually based on what option you choose at the end. If you choose the good ending or the bad ending, it's kind of neat. In addition to actually having the choice between the red and black suit, you also have another choice, because as the game goes through, you're going to unlock different costumes that you can revert to. So you can switch up your costume. It's kind of cool. It's kind of just like a skin on a character, but it switches around. It's kind of neat to play as a different entity of Spider-Man. For example, you can unlock the costumes to the Tony Stark Iron Man Spider-Man. You can unlock the costume to the Armor Spider-Man. You can unlock the costume to Cosmic Spider-Man. You can unlock the costume to Spider-Man 2099. You can unlock the costume to even the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and also to Spider Carnage. So I mean, it's pretty cool. That's an aspect of the Wii version. I don't think that's an aspect available on any other system from what I've read. It's very cool. I enjoy playing with all these different styles of the costume. It's kind of neat. So that's also a plus and a bonus for any Spider-Man fan out there. In the end, you're going to save New York from the impending symbiote infestation. Or you're going to rule New York with the symbiotes, depending on which side you choose. In the end, though, you're going to fight Venom in a huge battle. Huge, ginormous Venom. It looks like the Venom from Venom the Madness. With multiple heads and stuff like that. Very cool. It's kind of neat because the Wii graphics aren't that bad. You know, they're acceptable. But I really like to see what the PS3 and the Xbox graphics are on this thing. Because the cutscenes already, they look okay, but I can imagine just how much more crisp and sharper they would look on the other systems. So I guess overall, like, I played this game to the end. I finished the game. I wasn't going to make a review of the game unless I actually finished it. So I went through the game and I finished it. It was fun. It was entertaining. A lot of missions are similar, though. I kind of like the fact that there's not any time missions. You got a certain time to get to a place, but that's it. There's not like any big time missions where you gotta do a certain thing in a certain amount of time. If not, you know, the game's over. You know, I'm glad for that, because I really hated the time missions on the other ones, like on Spider-Man 2, for example. So at least there's none of that in this game. Just a fun game. Just spin around, spin some webs, do some damage, switch the costumes. It's just fun. I mean, like I said, it's not something for the huge gamer, you know, who knows nothing about Spider-Man and wants to play, you know, a game that'll blow his mind. But for the Spider-Man fan like myself, it's really interesting, and it's just fun to play. It's fun to see the different cutscenes, and it's fun to use actually the different costumes. You know, it's pleasurable. I like it. The only downfall that I've had to the game, well, a downfall on the Wii version, I don't know if this is the same for the PS3 or the Xbox 360, but once you actually finish the game will save the save file, right, naturally. when you go into it again, you can't free roam and replay the game again with all your unlockables. So what I would do is, when I get later on in the game, before the big bosses, if you got the Wii version, make a second save file. Maybe like when you get all your costumes and whatnot, before you actually finish the game, make a second save file. Something that I never did. And then what happens is, when you reload the game again, what happens is it goes straight to the ending. You're going to load it up, it's going to go to the ending, you're going to see the final cut screen, you're going to see the credits go up, then boom, the game reboots automatically. Goes right back to the Wii menu. It like shuts off. Then you reload the game again. And if you load that save file again, it does the same thing. It loads up, it shows you the ending, it shows you the credits, and it reboots again. So you can't go in it again and play the game again with that save file. So you can't go swing around freely New York and do all that stuff, because once you beat the game is pretty much done. So make a second save file somewhere near the end of the game when you get all your suits, if you want to go just roam around and try to collect more spider tracker symbols and all that stuff. You want to go beat up some more symbiotes. So anyways, in conclusion, the game in itself, if you are just a gamer and not a fan of Spider-Man, might not be the best bet for you. If you are a fan of Spider-Man, I assume, at least in my opinion, you're going to enjoy this game. It's a fun little game, cool cutscenes, neat stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. And my personal favorite person to use in the game was Spider Carnage. He was awesome. So, that's it for my game review. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, guys. Later.